I started in 1976 at the American Revolution on the East Coast. And I spent 10 years doing that. I then broke off and started doing TV films.
He approached me one day, asked me if I wanted to be one of the characters, because we both would talk about horses, and I own horses, he owned horses, and he just asked me if I'd like to try it. I tried it last year, I liked it, I'm back again.
I've always had an interest in history, and since I've been here back home in Texas, this is just the thing to do. I love it. It's a lot of fun. It's a chance to just be a big kid and go out there and play soldier, but at the same time honor the folks who really did the work.
Today we actually get to win. Yeah, it'll be different because usually in doing the Civil War we fight for the South, so we always lose. And at Alamo we lose, at Goliad we lose. This is going to be like the first battle I get to win. So that ought to be fun, yeah.
You really get to do a whole lot more than just sitting at home playing video games, and it's more like you're in the video game.
We ran into this about 7 years ago. Both of us were interested in history, and then when we got down here, we just jumped right into it. I'm originally from the state of Washington, and she's from Massachusetts.
I've been with this group since they first started. Our leader, Berlin Parson, came up to me one day and says, "Ralph," said, I'm interested in the Mexican soldados. He said, "I've been a couple of reenactments." He said, "They need more soldados," because up till then, when he went to a reenactment, there was always just 2 or 3 little Mexican soldados, and then there was all Anglos, Texans portraying the Texian side, right. And nobody wanted to portray the Mexican soldado. Right. Mostly because it's more expensive, because of the uniforms, the weapons and stuff like that.
This hallowed ground is the symbol of Texas independence and Texas freedom. On it stands the tallest masonry column in the world, a testament to the bravery of the individuals who won the battle for Texas freedom on April 21, 1836. Men such as Sam Houston and Lorenzo de Zavala came here to defeat the man who had betrayed his own country's constitution by becoming a dictator, Santa Anna. The San Jacinto Monument is nestled on land where the Buffalo Bayou joins the San Jacinto River along the route of what is today the world-famous Houston Ship Channel. Providing a spectacular view of the entire park, the San Jacinto Monument houses a theater, a library with more than 19,000 rare volumes, historic archives, and a museum designed to celebrate the spirit of freedom and independence through an enjoyable and educational experience of Texas history. Each year, the anniversary of the Battle of San Jacinto is commemorated by a memorial service held at the monument. This patriotic occasion underscores the monument's role as a shrine, a museum, a historical site, and an educational venue where families come to learn about Texas history and culture, witness a reenactment of the battle, and reflect on the lives of the brave soldiers on both sides of the conflict whose sacrifices helped to give birth to our great state. More than 1 million people visit the surrounding state park each year. On the morning of the reenactment, everyone participating is required to register. Those who will be on the battlefield are given a piece of yarn to wear on their wrists, signifying they are allowed on the field. Everyone is then required to attend a safety meeting where they receive instructions about the explosive charges that are preset in the battlefield.
All shots that are misfired, we will render safe. Dismantle or we'll blow them in place, one or the other. We'll do something with them. You need to stay away from it. If you see intact bags like this on the ground, avoid it. Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole!
In order to make the experience as real as possible, the reenactors frequently stay in character as they interact with the visitors.
We're running away from Santa Ana.
How far away is he?
He's real close in the area.
So, like a couple hours, you think?
Not real sure. We've seen some of his scouts. We're going to be moving on. I'm fixing to leave them and go catch up with Sam. And looks like we may be stirring for a fight today, finally.
We've been walking halfway across Texas, and you asked if I had a hot meal. I haven't had any hot meals since I left home. They burned me out then. You think that's fair? I came here to fight a battle, and we are going to fight a battle.
And I got wounded in Goliad. I was at the Battle of Goliad. I was one of the 50 that escaped, and we seeked harborage with a Mexican lady who hit us in her house. I'm over here at the battle with Captain Sherman. I'm here to revenge my brothers who were killed in Goliad.
Well, I heard about the movement to try and gain independence from the Mexicans, and I agree with that cause. So a few friends of mine from my area were signing up. I went too. I felt that's the least I can do, help.
We are a part of this battle because we're both spies and scouts. Over the past couple of weeks, we've come from San Antonio and just been scouting out to see what's going on up until this point right here. And this is where it's all going to take place from the information that we've fed back to Sam Houston and his men.
Been here, I guess, about a little over 2 weeks now. And we do drilling and marching and that kind of stuff, trying to turn us into something that looks like an army, but none of us have ever been in an army. We don't take orders too well, and we don't drill too well.
We have minimal supplies. We carry what we can and scrounge what we can.
So what are you getting out of this today?
We're learning a lot about the history of San Jacinto battle. This is, we went to some other reenactment before. Went to Palo Alto. This is cool. This is cooler.
They thought the government wasn't handling stuff right, and they went to make their own government and do a better job.
Everybody ready? Okay, here we go again. It'll be ready, aim, fire. You put it up, cock it, wait for the aim, and then fire, okay? Any questions? Excellent. All right, everybody ready? Here comes the enemy. Ready! Aim, and fire. Bang! Okay, excellent.
Picture's worth 1,000 words.
Right.
And our kids don't get enough of Texas history in schools. And it's not our teachers' fault, but they're limited, but they need to be introduced to what it was really like. And they need to be introduced that the Mexican soldier was just a man he wasn't up here to hurt anybody per se, but he was trying to defend his country at that time.
My name is Captain Mosley Baker, and I am the company commander of Company D, 1st Regiment, Texas Volunteers, under Colonel Burleson. My men just got in here a few days. We were at San Felipe and we burned the town. Sam Houston didn't want us to stay, but we said we were going to hold them back whatever we could. So we stayed there until we couldn't hold them any longer. We burned the town of San Felipe and we came. We just got here. And my men, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to hold them. General Sam's going to have to do something, because if he don't, I can't guarantee my men will follow command anymore. We've got to make this the battle, or I don't know what's going to happen. I have no control over my men.
These men are itching to fight, you're right. And I've been losing a few. Some have been going back to their families. But I still believe, however, in this republic, and those that believe in this republic will stay and fight with us. And when the time is right, they know that we will take the field.